And have you ever felt that pressure? Like the calm before the burn? Like something's out there, lurking just past the static, waiting to ignite everything you thought was safe. It's coming. Not slow, not soft. It's coming like a wildfire. And baby, you just lit the match.
Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, she's a wildfire machine. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing. And the boardwalk lights gleam. Live loud, little lady, they called her Rocket Queen. She had fire in her laughter and thunder in her voice. When she walked in a room, everybody knew we sang Rocket Queen. We know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Jim said, Lord have mercy, hide that megaphone. She cracked a Java monster, now nobody's safe at home. From Jersey to Oklahoma, she brought the storm down south. Fire in her spirit and truth in her mouth. We sang Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Stomp your boots, now clap your hands. Queen's Light Brigade, come take your stand. No shame in the story, no fear in the fight. We rise together and we bring the light. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, everybody say. We say Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sing Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She turned pain into power and fire into dreams. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen, everybody sing Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen, loud, proud, proud and clean. Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. Rocket Queen, oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. We say Rocket Queen.
All right. Hey, are we ready? I face the past, haunted by the pain that lasts. Every scar that I still bear, it reminds me I'm still here. Every whisper, every stare, every judgment hanging in the air. All the battles I've been through, I came out stronger. Hell yeah! I hate what it took from me, but I still love me. I hate what it stole from me, but I broke free. Every time the memories fade, I remember the price I paid. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. Only when I stop to think, I see how close I was to the brink. Only when I breathe again, I know this strength
just beginning. I say goodbye to my weakness, so long to regret.
Hiya, everybody. This is your rocket queen. How's it rockin'? I'm a recovering addict, alcoholic, clean from crack and heroin since 2004, and sober from alcohol since 2011. I share my experience, strength, and hope to support anyone who's struggling. If you feel lost or need someone who gets it, you're in the right place on Rocket Squad. This isn't about perfection. It's about being real. I break the stigma of addiction and recovery with honesty, humor, and rock and roll vibes. Join the Queen's Light Brigade. Our mission is to create a wildfire of change and diminish the darkness by being the light in the world. You are not alone. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Call text 98 for help. Veterans Crisis Line. Dial 98. Press 1 for veterans and active duty Join the Queen's Light Brigade. Our mission is to create a wildfire of change and diminish the darkness by being the light in the world. You are not alone. You are not late. Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Queen's Light Brigade, we're marching through the night. Electric soldiers, we ignite the fireplace. From the shadows, our voices scream loud. We tell the dying, beat the heavens proud. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness.
felt darkness before, right? That's what this song is about. It's your song. It's about something we're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to talk about suicide, right? Because it's scary. It's really scary. Everyone here's been touched by it one way or another. We all struggle. We all know what darkness is. And if you are feeling like you need to take your own life, please do not. Please wait. Please talk to somebody. Somebody loves you always. There is someone who will listen. And I love you. No matter what. No matter what you've done. You are not alone.
You heard me, fentanyl. One of the most common drugs and overdose deaths can be found anywhere your kids are, at school, online, and on the street. Learn the facts and start a life-saving conversation with your kid.
The drug landscape has changed. Illegal fentanyl has made its way into the drug supply. And it's a danger you might not see coming. A synthetic opioid up to 50 times stronger than heroin, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. It only takes the tiniest amount to cause a fatal overdose. A fraction of a raindrop, or 3 grains of salt. Your drugs don't come with an ingredients list. Although fentanyl is being mixed into almost every kind of drug, you wouldn't be able to see it, or smell it, or taste it. Fentanyl is one of the most common drugs involved in overdose deaths. Know the dangers. Learn the facts about fentanyl and ways to protect yourself at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
How's it going? Name's Jack Havoc. I've had friends, family, people I love go through the darkest corners of this life. Some came back, some didn't. So yeah, I take this seriously. I was raised in a little town named Wharton, New Jersey. It's North Jersey. We don't dance around the truth. I show up, I get loud, and I fight for what matters. Just like Rocket Queen. This isn't just a stream. It's a mission. Connections matter. We're turning awareness into action. Live with Rocket Queen 71. So don't just watch. Enlist in the Queen's Light Brigade today. Because strength in numbers, that's how we push the darkness back. Peace.
It's like trying to stay sober in a river of wine, or trying to find a silver lining where the sun won't shine. We all die for the diamonds, the gold and the pearls. Hell, it's hard to find heaven in the devil's world. them down here. So won't you sit down a sign, show me which way to turn? 'Cause hell is hard to find heaven in the devil's world.
I wanna get back to where it started, but I don't know where to begin. Where everything you do is wholehearted, it's a feeling that comes from within. Well, I know, even though it may seem like a notion, I do believe that I will be that old-fashioned mole stuck down in some hole, making mountains out of a hill. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift above from above is all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love. Many souls these days have been so ill-advised. Their minds are all scattered. But those who lie and criticize are just the devil in disguise. It don't even matter. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna spread love any way that I possibly can. Say hello with a smile, and doing it all the while, giving a helping hand. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift above from above is all about love. A world that's undivided, standing more united as one. It's all about love. Caring for each other, share with one another again. It's all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love. Beyond the sky, there's a light like no other kind. Beyond the sky, look for the signs. Now is the time. Woo! It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift above from above. It's all about love. A world that's undivided, standing more united as one. It's all about love. Caring for each other, share with one another again. It's all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love.
Good evening. everybody of all walks of life. Welcome. This is a place for connecting with others, sharing our life stories, our struggles, trials, and tribulations, and the good news, milestones and miracles that remind us why we keep living.
Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, she's a wildfire machine. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing. Lit up and the boardwalk lights gleam. Live loud, little lady, they called her Rocket Queen. She had fire in her laughter and thunder in her voice. When she walked in a room, everybody knew we sang Rocket Queen. We know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Jim said, Lord have mercy, hide that megaphone. She cracked a Java monster, now nobody's safe at home. From Jersey to Oklahoma, she brought the storm down south. Fire in her spirit and truth in her mouth. We sang Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Stomp your boots, now clap your hands. Queen's Light Brigade, come take your stand. No shame in the story, no fear in the fight. We rise together and we bring the light. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen. got Java monster running locomotive in her veins. We sing Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She turned pain into power and fire into dreams. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen. Everybody sing Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen. Loud, proud, proud and clean. Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen. Still standing, still clean. Rocket Queen. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We say Rocket Queen.
Oh, you know, I know why. I know why. Nope. There we go. What's up, everybody? This is Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma in my Wildfire studios. And this is TLC Tuesday, where we talk, we laugh, we get crazy sometimes. And we are a recovery community. We are a spiritual community. We are an uplifting community. We are a positive community. And welcome for those that are new here. This is the Queen's Light Brigade. How you doing, Dave? I'm Rocket Queen, a recovery warrior. And all that. And before we start, we actually open up with a prayer. If you're agnostic or atheist, just have positive vibes. All right? I don't force my beliefs on people. I hope you do get a relationship with Jesus Christ one day. But everybody's on their own spiritual path. But this is what we do, because this is the foundation. Okay, here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, please let this live stream be a beacon of light for those who are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and mental illness. Please let your presence be known. Please let your love be known and shown throughout this live stream. Please give us the wisdom and the love throughout this live stream. And God, thank you for the opportunity to stream on YouTube and Twitch every day to share my experience, strength, and hope with people, that they too may find recovery, that they too can enjoy your gift of recovery, so they too can have a better life. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Was that Blackstone cherries? No, it wasn't. Nope. Thanks, Rick. It's an original. I know it sounds like them, yeah, but it's not. But what I do on the stream, what's up, Mopar? I see ya. You're on the other side. On this live stream in my Wildfire studio, we actually, have a lot of music on here. We have a lot of PSAs on here to inform people. Let me introduce myself to you. A little backstory about me. I'm Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. I'm originally from Jersey, baby, Jersey! And I'm not yelling, this is how we talk. I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. I still go through depression, chronic pain issues, anxiety attacks, anxiety, I think a little OCD sometimes. The only reason why I stream is so I can share my experience, strength, and hope with people that they too can receive the gift of recovery, but they have to work for it. In this world right now, it's getting darker and darker and darker, and the Queen's Light Brigade is trying to create a wildfire change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. And this community, this is what it is. It's a community. It's growing little by little. We are a positive community. We are forging friendships and helping each other out and all that. I'm proud of what the Queen's Light Brigade has accomplished. It's not because of me. It's because of them. They're doing the work. I'm just a facilitator. You know what I mean? And I never thought a gaming channel would end up to be a recovery, spiritual, positive community. But here we are. And all that. Yes, Dave. I do have a dual output. I'm also streaming on Twitch. How about that? And that's why I was a little late, fashionably late, because I was trying to set up Twitch too. But I love you all. You know, and when we have conversations about real life stuff and forgetting about the world outside of the stream, and we're laughing, we're acting crazy, you know, and all that stuff. No matter where you go, there you are. And a lot, and you know what, Rick, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people that are in addiction, and a lot, and some people that aren't, saying, well, I'm going to change my environment. I'm going to go to Minnesota, or I'm going to go to Texas, or I'm going to go to Florida, and stuff. That's going to solve everything. And when they get to that destination, guess what? They're still having the same problems. Yep. Believe me, you can ask Jim. I drive myself nuts. If you only knew. You know? I drive myself nuts, and I can admit that. You know? But I love my life today. I feel blessed. And especially with this community, I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the fame. I've had my 15 minutes of fame. All right? I don't want to be called an influencer. That's how the question right there, too. I do this to share my experience, strength, and hope with people. You know, I'm trying to bring the word human back into humanity and back into the world. Because they are the same person, only the scenery has changed. Correct, student. Correct, grasshopper. I don't take myself too seriously. You can ask Rick. You can ask anybody that has known me on this stream. I can make fun of myself. And that's the beauty of recovery. While I was using, it was always a pity party, and I had a chip on my shoulder, and the world owed me everything, and I had resentments towards my mother, my husband, you know, the judge, probation, God even, you know, the weatherman, you know. And here I am, your rocket queen. Yeah. I cherish my gift of recovery. I should have been dead years ago. And I mean years ago. I'm even talking about even in my mother's womb. I should have never been here. Because my mom had like a couple miscarriages before me. And she got pregnant with me. Yeah, whoa. I guess I was a little too rambunctious in that embryonic sac. And I was just like, I want to get out of here. Oh, whatever. And so I was coming out of the embryonic sac. And it was so the doctor called her in the hospital. And it was an experimental surgery at that time. And my mother's doctor was a drunk. He was an alcoholic, okay? So I wonder if he was drunk when he was sewing me back up to the embryonic sac, right? And here I am. And at that time, too, after the surgery, the doctor told my father, don't tell Karen, she might still lose the baby. Well, here I am, right? So I'm a miracle today, and so are you guys. What's up, Heather? I see you. I'm glad you're doing good. How's your mother? Rick says, under advice from myself to not get banned, I plead the fifth. Yeah, you better. But, you know, pleading the fifth can have its loopholes, too. Look at Fauci. We're not going there, though. We're not going there. So this is part Deuce 2. Well, good. The grieving process, it comes in waves. I've been through the grieving process with some people in my life, and with Ed, my husband, that passed away 15 years ago. For some reason, I couldn't get my life restarted again. And, you know, but when you're not looking for love, bam! It just hits you right in the face. Dave Chappelle. I like him. I like him a lot. Me. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold the scroll. Hold the scroll. You know what we forgot to do, guys? Do you know what we forgot to do? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We forgot to get Cyber Hug. So, for all that are here, Group Cyber Hug. Group Cyber Hug love. Woo! There you go. You're welcome, Jeff. Just save us some. You went to the store that quick? I love the hugs too. Trippin says, I love them hugs. Everybody needs a hug. You know, there's a lot of times when, you know, like when Jim and I go out, you know, 2 minutes away. Well, that's a good deal, right? Saves on gas. We'll go out to a restaurant, and there's a place called Steer Inn in Manford. And my friend, I haven't been there in, 3-4 months. I love to go back there. My friend Blake is a head chef there. And every time I pop in, guess what happens? Hug! Jersey Bear hug. And I give Jersey Bear hugs and stuff. And we'll talk for a while and stuff, and he's always happy to see me and all that. And good man. He works hard. When you work in a restaurant and all that, you're going to work 80 plus hours a week. Trust me. I was a head chef at North American Lobster Company for a little while. And all that. So it's like 80 plus hours a week. And that's why a lot of people in that industry use drugs or drink. And I have Anthony Bourdain's, who's a Jersey boy, by the way. Jersey to the house. I have some of his books, and when he passed away, I was devastated by it. But they had an auction of like some of his stuff, and I wanted to buy some of his stuff. Well, a lot of people overbid me, so I didn't get any of it. The Virgo side can't see this side of this chat. Oh, what to do? All right, but see if I do. All right, hold on. Oh, where are you? No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. No, it's not. No. What? Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to, if they can't see, shoot. I don't think I have it on this side, tell you the truth. I'll fix it later. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. And I think I just did tell you. Oh, God. Yeah, thanks to Rick. Thanks to Rick. Good night, Heather. I love you. Heather, let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. I love you both. Good night, Heather. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna, fool around with it. And plus, it's vertical. And if I put the chat box on vertical, it's gonna, obstruct the view of my Jersey beauty. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, I think we had an awesome stream. Part 1 outside. It was getting a little too hot, I'll admit. And my phone was like really hot. I bet you if we cracked an egg on it, we could cook an egg on it. How you doing, Healing? Hold on. Cyber Love Hug to Healing. How are you, Healing? Thanks for dropping in. Oh, Rick, oh my God. Rick, listen, I'm not going to fool with it because I know the stream's going to be cut. Well, great to hear positivity. I'll figure out. See, oh my! I'm gonna. Rick is just. Don't mess with it now. Yeah, now. See what? He's mind funking me. I said funk, not. He's like, yeah. Well, can't you just put it off to the side? Oh. Yeah, don't mess with it. Don't mess with it now, just saying. Don't do it now, he says. In all caps. We had a great stream. Part 1. And I appreciate each and every one of you. It's not because of me why this community is growing. It's because of you guys, each and every one of you. Even the trolls. Gotta love the trolls. Healing. I told Jim, my husband, I said, healing's like, next year, she says, why don't we all plan a get together, like a reunion on a cruise? And it's like, what? I love what you do too. And you know what? Hold on. I can't. Hold on. Oh, yeah, watch me. Watch me ban her or something. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. And you should really check out you should check out Evil Rick's channel too, because he has a lot of interesting stuff. He does woodworking and everything. So that's Healing Oracle's stream. What's going on? My stream. This community. All right, Rick, what? I had to, hold on. So the first link I put was healings. Now, hold on. Oh, my word. God help us. Yep, gotta love them. You have to. All right. How come I can't? Oh. All right, wait a minute. All right, wait a minute. I got you, Rick. I got you, Rick. All right. Don't laugh, this man, because you might be next. All right, wait. Hold on. All right, wait. All right, so I'm going to put the link to Evil Rick's channel. And he does have interesting stuff. You love Atari? What game do you like? All right, so the second link is to Rick's channel. He does woodworking, and he burns the wood and makes like, a man out of sticks and stuff. Yeah, and remember, guys, everything that healing does is for entertainment purposes only, and it's 100% free. And if you're a Christian, it's only for free. It's only for fun, okay? I do it all the time. When I'm at the Jersey store, I get my palm read or I get like a handwriting analysis or whatever. Yes, there is. He has one video. You know what? 100% what? What game do you like in Atari? I used to like Pitfall. I used to love all the Activision games. The Atari cartridges just sucked. I'm calling on you for free. And do you have 50 subscribers healing? ColecoVision. I hated ColecoVision. Atari was the best. Healing, do you have 50 subscribers? Hold. Way to go! Congratulate Healing on getting over 50 subscribers. You're calling from Germany? Ring, ring! Ring my bell! They had some other, hold on. I loved Activision. I had so many patches from Activision. From, like, I beat Pitfall, Pitfall 2, Barnstorming, Enduro. I'm trying. I had so many games I don't even. But you, like with Activision, if you beat a game, like a Pitfall, Pitfall 2, Barnstorming, whatever, you had to take a picture of your screen, your TV screen. And that was a pain in the ass sometimes, all right? Because of the glare and all that stuff. Then you'd send the picture in saying, well, I beat the game and whatever. And then 4 or 6 weeks later, and I totally forgot that I sent the picture. Bam! I got, like, you know, Pitfall patches and Pitfall 2 and Enduro patches and Freeway. Freeway was like Frogger, but they had to do it with a chicken. Well, no, I love the joysticks. I love the joysticks. Well, you know what? Let us know. Send me an email, and you know what we're going to do? For the community post, send me, like, your streaming schedule, your, you know, and all that stuff so I can put it on the community post. So Dishpan was like, oh my God, I was going through old photo albums at my mom's, and I found those old photos of the TV that we used to send in. I had a Sharp TV. Well, at first, it was a black and white TV because, you know, my grandfather used to fix TVs. So it was like in black and white at first, right? But then for Christmas, Santa got me a Sharp TV with the buttons, you know. You know what? Yeah, please do. I thought we would do something fun. Yes, we're going to have fun, guys. We're going to have fun, damn it. All right. All right, hold on. First, I need Java Monster. Java Monster is the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! Cheers, guys. Pink. Chugga, 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 chugga. All right, so we're going to do something fun. You hear me? We're going to do something fun. All right. But hold on. All right. All right. So we did this outside a couple weeks ago, and it was called Straight from the Heart. For those that were in that live stream, I hope you have a long attention span. Yes, you are, Zeppo, you are. We enjoy you. So, we're going to do a game. Alright? And it's not trivia. It's not... And that's another thing, too. On Saturdays, I want to do a community game night. And Amia and I, and Rick was in the stream, too. He was bored because he doesn't do computer games. It's not a computer game. Well, I guess it technically is because it's on the computer. Yeah! And I say, Amia, bam! He appears. I'm a magician, guys. See? I'm a magician. And if you think of doing anything in your life, just think about it and you can do it. The power of positive thinking. How about that? No, I don't play Minecraft. How you doing, Mia? Woo! Cyber Love Hug! How about that? This is not a game, well, it's not a gaming channel like it used to be. I can't take no tests. I didn't study again. Just like the dog ate your homework, right? Or your lawnmower ate your homework. Believe me, we're gonna pull them. How you doing, Cynthia? Cynthia, my little Miss Greeter. What's up? How's it going? Great to see you here. Cyber Lover! It's not my office, it's my studio. This is the Wildfire studio. And actually, about a year and a half ago, this whole thing would have been up in flames. Because we had a wildfire, an actual wildfire that was like a half a mile away from the house. Hi, sister. How you doing? Should I give her a cyber love hug? All right, hold on. Let me give her a... Hi, sister. Great to have you. Cyber love hug. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been having health issues lately. And all that. But I do pray for people a lot, and people know that. So, anyways, we're going to do a game. You're quite welcome. We did this outside. Hi, sister. Love you. What's up, Michael Anthony? And no, it's not the Michael Anthony you know from Van Halen. Hey, girl, sharing a late meeting. Stop by later. If up. Well, have a good meeting. Hold on. Wait a minute, Michael. Cyber love hug. Cyber recovery love hug. I love you, brother. You know that. It would actually be good, too. And I want to do this. All right. Where I want to interview people. And no, it's not going to be a podcast. Everybody and their mother and their dog and their goldfish wants to do a podcast. I just want a talk show. You know what I mean? And I've been wanting to do that for a long time. And I love you. Everything in God's timing. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago, we did a game called Straight from the Heart. Well, guess what we're going to do tonight? But a different game. Well, it's the same game, but it's just different. So, shoot. So, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. And, man, I have... So you see these? They're questions. So, can we talk? I love to talk. I'm from Jersey, and we talk with our hands a lot. So, we're going to do this. All right? And, now you can answer the question if you want in the chat. If not, don't worry. But if you're not going to participate, after 3 cards, you're going to be banned. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I don't know. You and I would get along. All right. Are you ready? All right, hold on. Are you ready? Hold me. Are you ready? Oh, no. Wait, hold on. No. All right. Are you ready? Right? Hold on.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Sure rock back. Can you feel it? Sure rock back. Can you feel it? Sure rock back. Can you feel it?
Did you hear that? All right, cool. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to pick one card, and we're going to talk straight from the heart. Okay? Here, I'll do this for transparency reasons. Like they do in the lottery, right? Yeah, right. All right, so here we go. There it is. Okay. Are you ready? Pick. Oh, already? Already? Oh, man. This is what it says. It says, pick up a white card. What is the first memory that comes to your mind when you see this image? All right, so I have to pick a white card. I think I have a white card in here, so I have to look for a white card. Hold on. All right, white card, white card, white card. All right, that's the first white card I picked. I know what this is. All right, so I'm gonna actually read the card again. Can we talk? Pick up a white card. What is the first memory that comes to mind when you see this image? Being on a psych ward and being evaluated by a psychiatrist. That's my first memory. And I don't like that. So anybody, what does this remind you of? What is the first memory that comes to mind when you see this image? Storm clouds. Cynthia says storm clouds. All right. Hello. A halo? What do you think it is? The question is, what is the first memory that comes to mind when you see this image? Amia says it reminds me of coffee which fell on the clothes. It's a... Watching the movie Gremlins, Cynthia said condom. I don't know what condom she was using, but they're no Trojans. The mall. It sort of reminds me of... This sort of reminds me of a cat. But my first memory is being, evaluated by a shrink. A spike. You got sis cracking up. I hope she doesn't end up in the hospital for laughing too much. Breaking some ribs. We don't want that, do we? A mohawk? There's no right or wrong answer. To me, it looks like a mushroom cloud. Anybody on the other side, like Dishpan or... No, ma'am, she's home. I know, but she'll end up in the hospital again, cracking some ribs because of her laughing. The gremlin with a mohawk. Oh, okay. Rick. Come on, Rick. Dishpan. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're doing that round. Can you hear that? What I just did? God help me, the lucky. No. Been there, done that. But no, can you hear that? What I just did? Yes? Awesome! All right. Hi, Maura. How you doing? Welcome to Queen's Light Brigade TLC Tuesdays. Okay, ready? We're going to talk straight from the heart again. Here we go. If I can get open. There we go. I'm going to pick. Oh, jeez. All right. There we go. There's the card. All right. Can we talk straight from the heart? What is one moment you wish you could take back? I'm rocktastic. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'll say it again. Can we talk straight from the heart? What is one moment you wish you could take back? Hi, Evan. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, so one moment I can take back is when my husband, who passed away 15 years ago, I was still drinking at the time. All right. I was still drinking at the time, and I was in my own crazy world. And I told my husband to drop dead. I hope he dropped dead. Get the out of my house. I hope he dropped dead. And he passed away within 6 months. And so, but I feel like I'm honoring him because on his deathbed, I wholeheartedly told him I was going to quit drinking. I was going to take care of him, and do everything for him and stuff. But thank God he passed away because he would have never been the same again. I love you, Ed. You're still from time to time. Anyway, like the song Straight from the Heart. Bonnie Tyler passed away a few weeks ago. And that was a big shock. All right, so So the question is again, can we talk straight from the heart? What is the one moment you wish you could take back? And Cynthia says, the day my dad passed away. And Zeppo's like, I'm eating cookie and drink milk, best live. Healing Oracle says, stealing a ceramic bird when I was 7. It had screwed with me ever since. I know it's stupid, but it still bothers me. You know what happened to me? I'll tell you something. We in Denville, New Jersey. It's in Morris County. That's my hometown. We live right up the street from the A&P Shopping Center. Now I think it's Acme now. They changed it. And at the end of the strip mall, they had a Rite Aid. So my mom had to go in there for something like for maybe cigarettes or, prescriptions or whatever. I saw a couple of things of chapstick and a candy bar. Well, she found out. She marched me right up the street, drove me up there, okay, and asked to speak to the manager. And the manager comes, and I still remember the manager. She had, glasses and, black hair, short black hair, whatever. And so the manager took me in the back and said, you're not supposed to do that. That's bad. And all this. I still did it in my addiction, so that really taught me a lot, huh? Evan's like, thanks for telling me that, Rocket Queen. I like to take back chasing someone with a soul, without a soul for many years. Wait, I'm trying to get that. All right, so the question is again, can we talk straight from the heart? What is the one moment you could wish you could take back? So I'm going to the other side, guys. And Amia says, many things in the past makes me sad, but I wish nothing should be changed as the past made me who I am right now. This kid, he's like my spiritual advisor. He's a good kid. And yeah, everything that happened to me in my past made me who I am now too. So yeah, and there's no right or wrong answer and stuff. Hi, Rusty. How you doing? That is. We were playing Pictionary the other night. What, Dish is going to bed? Why? Dish? Dish. I love you, Dish. All right, wait, hold on. So, I wish you could say Dish, but I understand. I love you. Get your rest. All right, I love you. Cyber Love! All right. Whoop. All right, so Evan is, thanks for telling me that, RQ. I like to take back chasing someone without a soul for many years. What do you mean by that? Evan? Zeppo, what's your name? I'm doing rocktastic. How about you? Rustin? We're doing a little game called Can We Talk Straight from the Heart? Oh. Evan. The question is, Rustin, all right, can we talk straight from the heart? What is one moment you wish you could take back, Rustin? I know it's Sebastian, isn't it? But we call him Baz. All right. So Evan said, I chased a girl who treated me like shit for a very long time and let her do a lot of terrible things to me that really changed me. Her name is Lauren. How old were you, Evan? Listen, I chased a lot of things too. I chased a lot of people in my life also. You know, live and learn. So we're giving Evan some time to type. But thank you for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys rock. You make the Queen's Light Brigade. I don't. I'm just a facilitator. So Evan says from my early 20s into my early 30s, I'm 36. But I bet you, Evan, that what you did with this Lauren, okay, affected you in other relationships you were in, correct? Yeah, I learned. I pretty much learned to not trust or like much about many people. You're looking good. It's late here. I'm always looking good. I'm always looking good. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Do you have an answer for this, Rustin? I feel like I'm like Pat Sajak or Alex Trebek. R.I.P. Alex Trebek. I loved him. What is the one moment you wish you could take back, Rustin? Oh, Lou, I love you. Yay! Lou is here. Cyber Love Hug. I love you. You know that. I do. We're playing a game called Can We Talk Straight from the Heart? And the question is, in my bio, Zeppo, the question is this. What is one moment you wish you could take back? Evan, were you in another relationship after Lauren? Oh, sorry. So Evan says, I've been unable to connect with any other woman. I've had girlfriends in between her. I really couldn't find anything to desire like I did with Lauren. No, on Twitch, Hellboy. Not all women suck, Evan. I know I did in my addiction. Okay, I was pretty bad, but I didn't suck to get crumbs for crack or anything. But I know my so-called girlfriends did. I mean, friends, you know what I mean. But anyway, I love you, Evan. My son actually went through something similar. Okay? And he was in high school. And he met this girl, Catherine, who was a vegan. And he used to get upset with me because I would call her anorexic. Because I asked her, I said, how long have you been a vegan for? And she said, oh, 7th grade. That's when girls start to be anorexic to fit in. Yes, I do, Zeppo. I love you very much. I love everybody here. And they went out for a while. And she was trying to be an actress and all that. And then it was on and off, on and off. And then when my husband died, he took it hard. Okay? So he was dealing with my husband's death. And also, he broke up with Catherine. And he would always compare girls to Catherine. Even though, you know, I was having trouble messaging you after midnight here. Hope to see you again soon. Take care of yourself. You're sweet. Oh! What's wrong with messaging me? You mean with the email? Well, have a good night, Rustin. Thanks for dropping in. All right, so all right, wait, hold on. I'm getting back to you, Evan. Yeah, these other girls didn't suck. I just couldn't. I didn't know want them like I'm sorry. I just always weren't. And I'm overthinking that I could ever be with her or that she would even deserve me. You deserve to be loved, Evan. And you know what? I'm going to give you a cyber love hug right now. All right? I love you. I do. Generally, I do. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. And cyber love hug! money. You know? And you can't compare your last girlfriend to, you know, I'm going to use myself, okay? I'm going to speak from experience. When Ed passed away, I wrote him a letter, okay? And I put him in his casket and stuff. And I had in my mind, ingrained in my mind, that nobody would fill his work boots. Nobody. And I gave myself a year after his death because I didn't want to get into any relationships after a year or even make any major decisions, right? Because I had to get me straight. I had to get my head straight. You know? I had to figure me out. Okay, so along the way, I did meet some jerks. We'll get to that later, I guess. But lo and behold, ta-da! I met Jim, my current husband that I met on Xbox. And believe me, I would talk about Ed every day. Every time we would get on Xbox, I would talk about Ed. Hi, Steadfast. How are you? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you. Ed was just like a stepping stone. You know what I mean? He was a good man. He did have a heart of gold. You know? He's my pain in the ass crew chief, I know that. Why these are his go-karts. But you can't compare people. You have to let that baggage go. Like, toss that baggage. And you can't really have any expectations either. With yourself or the other person. Am I making sense? Evan? Have you been to counseling for this too? Or no? Hello, Matthew. What's up? Hold on. Steadfast, Matthew. Let me give you some love. Cyber Love Hug. How are you, Matthew? Nice to see you here, Matthew. Sometimes you have to let go of that past. But if that person you're with gives you a lot of red flags, then you understand what I'm saying? You know, you deserve to be happy and you deserve to be loved. You really do. Everybody does. I had talked about this with a counselor and I had made some peace with it. Well, that's good. Way to go. Way to go. Have you forgiven her? And have you forgiven yourself? I don't think you forgave yourself. Forgiveness is a process. You know, I still have problems forgiving myself about some stuff in my life, especially like with my kids. You know, it has to do with my kids, but you know, if you don't forgive yourself, you're basically living in a prison. And there you have it. I'm going to say this. Resentments are like a cancer. It will eat you up alive. For many, many years, when I drank and drugged and stuff, I was very resentful with a lot of people, including myself. And you get depressed a lot, I bet, right? Because, in a way, resentments are, or depression's really like, depression is like anger towards yourself. And by the way, I'm going to say this real quick. I am not a certified drug and alcohol counselor, and I'm not a trained therapist. I'm only using my experiences. I don't know everything, trust me. But I'm very insightful about a lot of things because I've lived a life. Maybe 2 or 3 of them. Do you think it screws me up every day. There's a song, A Day to Remember, called Resentment. It literally is me. Cheers. It gets hot in here with all the lights and all that stuff. You're 36. My son's about that age. He deserves to be happy. I'm trying to think of a song myself, Oracle. I'm just... That, well, that was Yesterday by Foreigner. Whatever. You have to let it go. Resentments will eat you up like cancer. Like I said. And Jeff asked me a question. Do you get depressed? And if you do, what do you do get over it? Are you asking me or Evan? Jeff? Evan, I'm going to ask you this. Do you think she wastes all her energy thinking about you? So why waste all your energy on her and what's happened in the past? I'm so happy. It's a wonderful feeling to do what I want and only have to answer to God. Either. I'll answer your question in a minute, Jeff. Just think about it. Evan, she's not thinking about you. I'm not saying she has a happy life or anything, but you know, life is life at times, right? She's not thinking about you. So why should you think about her in the past? I mean, you can have memories and whatever, but come on. Maybe I'm going to suggest, I only give suggestions, I don't give advice. Maybe go back to counseling again. And all that. It won't hurt you, it'll only help you. But you're going there for yourself. You're not trying to fix her. Exactly. Healing. Healing says, Evan, you're allowing her to live rent-free in your mind. That's what I was saying. So Evan's like, so I am trying to make myself better to attract someone who is a good person. Alcoholism really held me back. So a year and a half clean, I feel like I'd never been closer to being a good person since I was 10. Well, way to go on being a year and a half clean. That counts for something, Evan. And just by you saying that, by saying you're a year and a half clean, you're an inspiration. You're helping others. You're saying recovery is possible. You can do it. Right? If I can do it, you can do it too. Do you go to meetings? Evan? Oh. Do you go to meetings? I don't think you do. Yeah, I was going to say I don't think you do because you would say, well, I talked to my sponsor and he says I should do. Evan, once you learn to love yourself unconditionally, you will automatically attract someone into your life. You might decide you are enough in your life. But I would really focus. Now, in AA, oh, I dropped something here. No. I'm going to say this. That's sick. It's broken. Hold on. They say in AA, so Evan says, Healing Oracle, thank you. Like I said, I'm trying to love myself. I'm trying to do things that I can be proud of, and it's helped. Go back to counseling. Like I said, I'm suggesting this. Go back to counseling. Ellen, we're going to love you so you can love yourself more. And in fact, I'm going to give you another cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! Believe me, you're not unique, Evan. You're not. I had trouble loving myself, but I had just enough faith to actually get myself clean and sober completely. Hold on. Zeppo, you're being really a distraction. All right? You really are. Why don't you check out some meetings like AA? You know? Why don't you pick up a hobby? Like maybe painting or writing short stories. Journaling. Journaling helps. Even if it's like, well, I don't know what to write every day. Well, just even if it doesn't make sense, you can look back at your journal, say, a year from now, and say, I wrote that. Oh my God, that's so silly. That is so stupid. Maybe do something for your neighbor. Yeah, I'm sorry, but sorry, guy. Yeah, we're having a serious conversation, and you're being a distraction. And I think you know that. All right. Even after my healing oracle says, even after my divorce, I was devastated. It took me years to realize I'm a good enough and worth more than he made me feel. I know loneliness is a real thing. Just keep going. You're always welcomed here, Evan. When I'm on, you know? You have to focus on yourself. And you've been doing that, but if you go to counseling and all that, hold on. I apologize. When my husband died 15 years ago, I said, well, I'm going to give myself a year to honor him, but I had to figure myself out, okay? I had to get my head straight, okay? And, I mean, people were, like, pushing me, oh, why don't you go out with him or him and him? I'm like, no. I wasn't ready for it. And I'm going to say this, too. Jim, okay, Jim's in recovery. Well, he never went to meetings or he never went to rehab. He never did crack or heroin or whatever and stuff, right? But I was afraid that I was going to get sucked into something that I didn't want to be in. But he's my first relationship sober, completely sober. And when he wanted to meet me, I was like, oh my God, he's going to really know me now. Oh, because of my insecurities. And I didn't believe in long distance relationships, but it was because of my insecurities. But I had to take that first step. And he was a good man. Not like some of these other male gamer assholes. Excuse language, by the way. Okay? He broke me out of that grieving process. Because he asked me about Ed. He says, he asked me this, actually. I still remember this. We were playing Battlefield 4. And he asked me, he says, do you think if Ed was still alive that you'd be sober? Or do you think you would be still drinking, like fall back into drinking, whatever? And that just like snapped me out of it. He treated me, I'm going to say this, he treated me like a lady. He came from Oklahoma to Jersey. All right. He drove 1,400 miles from here to Jersey. And one day, by the way, he paid for everything. He wasn't a, scumbag or, like whatever. Because I kept pushing him away. Like, no. You know why I was pushing him away? Because I didn't want him to know the real me. Healing Oracle says my husband was very abusive, and for a long time I thought I deserved to be treated that way. I had forgiven him many years ago. Healing from the trauma wasn't easy at first, but it was worth it. And I bet you were, afraid to get into another relationship too. There is such a thing as woman abuse syndrome. Or, abused women syndrome. That's a real thing. You can do it, Evan. Go to meetings. I'm doing all the suggestions. See, that's how my mom was. My mom was very independent, yeah. But she used to flirt around with men a lot, not have sex or anything with them. But she would, dance or, and Jeff says, sometimes when you get hurt, you push people away because you feel like everyone will hurt you. It's very hard to get over that. But you have to break out of that cocoon. You have to learn how to trust yourself. And that's hard to do too. Everything takes time. You know what time means? Anybody? What does time mean? Time means things I must earn. Forgiveness is a process, and the truth will set you free. Forgiveness will set you free. Hi, Amber. How are you? Believe me, I trust myself a lot more than I did when I first got myself clean and sober. And I can say that today. So what brings you here, Amber? Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. Welcome to TLC Tuesday. Awesome. You know what? Let me give you a cyber love hug. Just for you being here. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Cyber love hug! I used to have a friend named Amber. She used to have hair, long hair and stuff, and her hair was like fire. Like very, she had red hair, but it looked like she had a head of fire. So where are you from, Amber? So let me introduce myself to you. I'm Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. How's it going? It's Tuesday. It's TLC Tuesday. And what the Queen's Light Brigade is, it's a community where we laugh with each other, we help each other, we uplift each other, we stand with each other. This is a recovering community. Speaking of which, I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011, and I still go through my depression, my anxiety, my panic attacks, chronic back pain issues too. And the only reason why I stream is to help others. I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the fame. I do this to share my experience, faith, and hope with people that they too can have a better life. So, Healing Oracle, I'll get to you, Amber. Don't leave. Evan, I gave him because I realized that he was so terrified of losing me. And it's all about control. That's what abuse is. It's all about control. Evan, I forgave him because I realized that he was so terrified of losing me, he pushed me away. He learned a lot too. We talk sometimes, but it took 20 years. He's very remorseful. My father was like that with my mother. He wanted my mother back. So, Amber says, God bless you. I'm giving you a hard time. A lot of times I can't trust myself. You're in Chicago? Chicago. What a wonderful town. Wonderful town. Good musical, by the way. What's up, Big? Let me give you a cyber love hug. Nice to see you. What's up, Biggie? Cyber love hug. Why can't you trust yourself, Amber? Oh no, my monitor went out. I was like, no. All right, anyway. Why can't you trust yourself? Sometimes, like in the beginning of my recovery, I was trying recovery completely. I had problems, trusting myself because I just didn't want to be sucked into something that I didn't want to be in. You understand what I'm saying? Like with Jim, I pushed him away. I blocked him on Xbox for a couple hours. I just don't. Nope. But it was because of my insecurities. Shoot. Healing Oracle says I openly forgave him so he doesn't carry it all with him, and it helped me too. Yeah, well, and a lot of people, they blame the other person. Oh, yeah, they did this, and they did that, and blah, 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 blah. It takes two to tango. You have to own up to your, what you did in the relationship, too. And that sucks. Me? I didn't do anything in the relationship. Well, think again. It takes two to tango. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. I know I'll give you an example. When it comes to my kids, right? Hold on. Sorry, guys. When it comes to my kids, I took full responsibility of losing my kids. They didn't deserve it. But a counselor told me, well, you can't take full responsibility. It's also your husband's responsibility, too. He has to own up for his shit, too. I'm like, what? And guess what? He passed away in 2019. He was never really in my kids' lives, right? He called Sean up saying, oh, I'm dying of cancer. Sean comes down the street because I lived a block away from him. He's like, I don't know what to think of this because, he says he's dying of cancer. And I understood what Sean meant. He felt very indifferent. And so I said, Sean, I was over him. He wasn't over me, though. There's a funny story with that, too. So I said, Sean, give me his number. Because I felt bad, okay? I did. And so, I called him up. His girlfriend at the time, but they were married, and that's a funny story in itself. But Linda answered the phone. I said, can I talk to Bear? And I said, this is his ex-wife. Well, actually, we weren't divorced until, that crazy story with that, too. But that's besides the point. So I talked to him. He was still smoking pot. He always ended up in jail for not paying child support. Okay? He says, oh, he played the victim. Oh, I've had a hard life. Blah, 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 blah. I thought you were going to die before I did. He never did crack or heroin. And so, he did crack once with me. Once. But he didn't like it and stuff. But he was a big pothead, okay? Oh, I've had a hard life. Blah, blah, blah. He was still smoking pot. And he said to me, oh, I had a dream, and so did Linda, that Jesus said it was okay to smoke pot and stuff. And when I die and stuff, I'm going to be smoking pot with Jesus. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then he said to me, he says, well, you could, talk to me. I would have been your friend or something like that. I'm like, no. And at that time, I was like, what, a year? Well, no, wait. I'm talking about completely sober off of everything. Well, 2004 with crack and heroin, and with the alcohol was 2011. And all that stuff. But I had some time on me. And I said, I think I could help you more than you can help me. And I told him, and my mom always took Sean to see his father. He never made the effort, even like with Sean's graduation and stuff. Guess who took him to his graduation? His father that was living in Michigan. But he always played the victim. Woe is me. Don't you think I had a hard life too? But I didn't say to people, oh, I've had a hard life. Oh, bad things happen to me all the time. Oh. I took full responsibility of what I did my past, my addiction. But not him. I still have a hard time forgiving myself about my kids. Like I said, forgiveness is a process. Hi, Firebrand, how are you? I mean to... Yep. Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! I'm sorry. You know how I get when I just open my mouth. Sometimes I can't stop. Ask Jim, he knows. Let me ask you guys this. Are you guys having a good stream tonight? I'm enjoying the stream. We're talking about recovery and mental health issues and whatever. We're being there for each other. It's sort of like a group therapy session. Ooh. But like I said, I'm not a trained therapist or a certified drug and alcohol counselor. I just use my own experience and my own insight. So Healing Oracle says, Evan, just a thought. Have you ever thought about writing a letter and pour your feelings out? And when you're done, burn it. And we think alike. Because I tell that to people all the time. And Jeff says, I feel like I push people away. I am not giving people a chance to hurt me. Deep down, I don't want to be. Yes, you do. Jeff, come on. Don't. At least I don't want people to tell me they do. Jeff, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? What's up, VIP auction? What's up? The greatest gift. Let me give you a cyber love hug, by the way. And full throttle. Yeah, hold on. Wait, on. Let's do this. Ready? Oh, not that. Wait. Wait. Duh. I'm. Why can't? Oh, all right. I got it now. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Here we go. Yeah. Jersey fist bump. All right, so let me give Full Throttle VIP. Mia, welcome back. Hold on. Cyber Love Hug. Woo! That was an extra long one, huh? How you guys doing? We're having a good stream. This is what the Queens Light Brigade community is all about. Helping each other. Talking with each other. Good to see you, Full Throttle. Two peas in the pod, right? Healing. Oh no, my. Oh, I thought I lost my monitor again. How are you, VIP? Great to see you. And I'm going to say this. The greatest gift you can give to your child is your sobriety. But hold on. Even the greatest gift is to give sobriety to yourself. Your recovery is number one. Above all else. Above your husband, your spouse, your children, your friends. My recovery is number one. And believe me, my kids saw a lot in their lives. And they deserve it and stuff. But I tried being a parent. I'm doing rocktastic. Well, you have to forgive because, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. If you don't forgive yourself, you're going to be living in a prison for the rest of your life. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up. Whether you're Christian or not, okay? And I don't force my Christian beliefs on anybody. I'm just going to say this. Jesus died on the cross. Right? This is what I believe. I don't know what you believe, but this is what I believe. And Jesus forgave us for all our sins. So if Jesus was hanging there and he was forgiving us all, why can't you forgive yourself? I know it's a process. Like I said, I'm still, I'm that close to forgiving myself completely, my kids. You understand what I'm saying? Why don't you go to meetings, Evan? And maybe, just maybe, when you go to meetings, you'll meet somebody special that you have a common bond with. What's up, Robert? Did you get my cows yet? Did you get my cows yet? Robert. I want my cows on your property 2 months from now. And one of them's going to be named Queenie. I love you, Robert. How you doing? I love you, brother. Cyber love hug. Don't tell me that now. Don't tell me that. I'll have Jess on your ass. Well, I'm going to tell Jess to switch the order around to cows. Evan, I love you. And if you ever need to talk to me, you can always email me. And we can talk about it on your terms, by the way. All right? I'm always here for you. And that goes for each and every one of you, too. And that's another thing, too. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. You guys, I am so proud of you for what you're creating. It's not because of me. It's not because of me. It's because of what you're building. You're building something bigger than yourself. And we're becoming like family in a way, right? What's up, Russell? Wait. Evil Rick's like, what's the old saying? Wish in one hand and... Right out of the gate, Rick. Right out of the gate. What do you think I was thinking? Yeah. Mine in the gutter again. Mine in the gutter. Well, I'm going to call the farm and tell them to switch the order. That you can't afford the goats. Let me give Russell a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! We are having a good stream, guys. We really are. I love you all. This is a pretty good way for me to go about some of my recovery. We have good recovery time here with a lot of people here. We really do. You have me, you have Mama Snoop, Healing Oracle. We have a few other people. For some Evan, he's been sober for 1.5 years. Yeah, you know what I was thinking, Rick. Come on. I'm from Jersey. What do you expect? And Healing Oracles, like in Kentucky, buy goats in the spring and sell them off in the winter so the feed isn't too costly. Russell, like, that was a very unique experience of a cyber hug. I give cyber hugs in appreciation and love that you take your time to come on here to be a part of our community, the Queens Light Brigade's community. And believe me, I've converted some trolls by giving cyber love hugs. They're like, boy, I can feel that. True stories. Can I, like, if we can kind of, like, cross-talking away? Yeah. I've had goat before. It's like stewed beef. It's very good. I had it with curry and pigeon peas. Who's smart? Robert? Well, I don't know about that. Oh no, every time my monitor goes out, I'm like, no. Oh, she's gonna butcher them, to milk them, make cheese. Whoa, soap too. You're happy, South Valley? Well, welcome to the Queens Light Brigade. Let me give you a cyber love hug. I'm happy too. Cyber love hug. I appreciate you being here. We're all happy here. Isn't that right, guys? We're all happy. Because we're getting along, helping each other out, not being negative. We're so happy that trolls dropped by, aren't we, guys? So, South Valley, what are you happy about? Yeah, Robert, that's smart. If shit hits the fan, you'll know we have a food stores and bartering tool. See, Evan's happy. He's laughing. I'm so happy that you're laughing, Evan, because you're happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, right? What's up, sissy? What's up? Sissy, you're happy too. You're smiling. Cyber love hugs, sissy. Cyber love hug. See, we're happier than Disney World. And they call it the happiest place on earth. But we're happier. Yeah. We're going to work on you, Evan. We're going to work on you. Just like we're going to work on Jeff and Ed. All I know now is when the world goes to shit, me and my wife will do fine. You better think of us, Robert, and you better get some cows before the shit hits the fan. Yeah. Are you ready for another straight from the heart talk? Can we talk straight from the heart? Here's the heart, guys. What I am talking about, the world, guys, already gone to shit. Yeah, well, we were talking about that earlier. About how the government's putting happy, joy. I stole, and this is back in my addiction, by the way. This was back in my addiction. I lived in Newton, New Jersey, and half the population in Newton, New Jersey is either on parole or on probation. Seriously. It's a hick town, and it's the county seat of Sussex County, right? And boy, do I have stories about Sussex County and Newton. Anyway, so they had a store. I lived on Spring Street, and Spring Street's like Main Street. And they had a store down below my friend's apartment, which was pretty much a crack house, called Newberry's. They don't have Newberry's anymore. Newberry's was like a five and dime, like Woolworths and stuff. So I was high, and I found a stuffed Ren, stuffed animal, and a Stimpy stuffed animal. And some of the store clerks must have been on something too. I actually put Ren underneath my shirt, and it was stuffed down my pants. I think I had sweats on. Stuffed down my sweats, and Ren in my shirt. And I just walked out with it. They never noticed. Anyway, but I love Ren and Stimpy. Happy, joy. Yeah. Just like the Queen's Light Brigade, right? Happy, joy. A steak would taste great during an apocalypse. Rare! It has to be rare, with nothing on it. Yeah, and steak would be good right now, too. Yeah. I have a slice of pizza waiting for me after the stream. And Sissy says, on my happy triple digits, and my AC went out. Oh, no! Here, whoa, I was going to do something, I don't have it around here. I thought I did. Anyway, so drink plenty of ice water. Just soak in the tub with cold water. basically like take a cold shower. So Russell's like, all right. Russell's like, I had a problem with Disney. My 2 children, my wife, I will lick on a ass if we were carrying the plague. I guess we were just a normal family. What? So Russell was like, let's do it, Joan. Meaning Joan Rivers. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Straight from the heart. Here we go. We're going to do it. Here we go. And for transparency reasons, I am going to show you what's in it. Here you go. Oh, thanks, guys. I blame it on Rick. No, I blame it on Robert. I blame it on Robert. He's a, you know what? Hold on. He's gonna kill me for. Hold on, because he did that. He put a hex on me. Ha 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 ha. Hey, oh shoot. Oh. Yeah, I know you were thinking that. All right, here we go, guys. Ready? We're gonna shake it all up. We're gonna give this heart AFib. You get it? Well, why don't you pick it up for me, Robert? All right, here we go. Ready? Yeah, we're just gonna. Okay, here we go. There's the question. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Straight from the heart. All right, so can we talk? What's one thing you want your kids to experience? Yeah, lots of cold showers. You were thinking of cardiac arrest. I love you, sis. Thanks for being here. Drink plenty of water, lots of cold showers. Jump in somebody else's pool. That's what I would do. Jump in the lake with your clothes on. All right, so we're going to do this again. Can we talk? We're going to read the question again. What's one thing you want your kids to experience? Robert right away says parenthood. I want my kids. Well, all right. I want my son, who is in the throes of addiction, just existing in Portland, Oregon. Excuse me. He's addicted to meth and fentanyl, and I want him to experience the gift of sobriety. And with my daughter, to experience a relationship with me again. Robert, Healing Oracle says what the world is a big place. I want them to experience life. Russell says it's an old joke from National Lampoon magazine. Really? Do they still even have that anymore? I don't even think they have Mad magazine anymore. I used to love the magazine Cracked. And that was before I used to smoke crack. And I'm just saying. There's nothing in it. Robert's like, Oregon, the state itself is an enabler. Freaking Oregon is wacko. I used to live there. I used to love it there. Well, it's what they voted for, right? So, very pretty state, though. Sean, before he got in the throes of addiction, went Jim and I to take a train ride up there and stuff. I would love to take a train ride up there. Yeah, a few years ago, Oregon, Portland mainly, illegal. They actually decriminalized small amounts of powder. They actually did that. Decriminalized small amounts of powder. And then 3 years later, they're like, oh, no, we can't have this. So they criminalized it again. They made it illegal. Russell's like a good, loving relationship like I had with my parents. Robert's like, oh, me too. I want to do a few days to take a train ride for my next anniversary. Trains are awesome. Yeah! They have YouTube channels just about trains. And they have luxurious trains. Like, from the olden days, like they're set up from the 1920s or 30s and stuff. And all that. Yeah. She took the last train out of my heart. Ooh. She took the last train out of my heart. I just had to sing that. Healing says Oregon has made it easy to throw your life away. Really, it's crimes against humanity. Yeah! It's enabling. I have a girl on my phone. Her name is Sarah, and she's a part of this outreach group to help the homeless and whatever. And I talked to her once, and I tried to call her. I don't get no answer because I wanted to know if she found Sean. I would like. Russell's like, I would like a private train car that was on the Wild West City, Wild West. They had an HBO show or a Cinemax show about, it had the singer Common in it. What show was that? I had the song in my head. Hold on. Take the train to the plane, take the train. That used to be a commercial on New York TV about taking the train to the plane. Yeah, whatever. But who knows this song? And do not look up on Google. Ready? Here we go. Ready? She took the last train out of my heart. Ooh. She took the last train out of my heart. Who sang that? Nobody? Oh, come on. I'll give you a hint. He's the latest in maybe canceling his concert tour with his band. You're craving barbecue laid chips. I'm buying some tomorrow. I like salt and vinegar. Nobody knows the song? Oh, come on. Really? Let's train to Clarksville, the monkeys. Hey, we're the monkeys. No. All right, let me sing again. Ready? Hold on. Let me take a sip of water first. You guys don't know it? Boy, guys, I don't know. I thought at least somebody would know it. All right, ready? Here we go. Ready? Hold on. She took the last train out of my heart. Ooh. She took the last train out of my heart. No. He did a song back in the 90s about a train, right? No. And while I'm singing this lyric, I'm actually impersonating the singer that sung it. All right, one more time, right? Let's do it. She took the last train out of my heart. Ooh. She took the last train out of my heart. Train kept rolling all night long. Train kept rolling all night. No, it's not Aerosmith. Was it Yo Mama? Ooh! I know you're kidding. I can't. Crazy. Yeah, all right. All right. I'll give you a hint, guys. I'll give you a hint. No. I'll give you a hint. A fairy tale. I feel like we're playing Password, that old game show. A fairy tale. Oh my God. I want to break free. Nope. No, it's. I'll see. All right. It's a fairy tale, right? Hold on. Not the song. All right. We'll get there, all right? Ready? She took the last train out of my heart. Ooh. She took the last train out of my heart. Betty White would be like Bourbon Passport. She's passed away like a couple days before her birthday. Scorpions. Nope. All right, I'll give you another hint. All right, a train and a fairy tale. Now I'm completely fucked up. I'll give you another hint. The Wicked Stepmother. She took the last train out of my heart. Ooh. She took the last train out of my heart. Come on, guys. No. So, are you guys having fun? I know I am. Yeah! Ding ding, hold on. Robert got it right. Train, fairy tale, and look at stepmother. Sick and fork at me. I don't have a stick around. I don't have a fork around here. All I have is sunglasses that Mom and Snoop gave me. White steak. I hung with David Coverdale a couple of times. While he was fucking Tony Katay. I don't remember Cinderella riding not train with no dwarfs. How you doing, Pompano Fish? How are you? Welcome to Tuesday TLC with the Queen's Light Brigade. How are you, Pompano? I bet you live in Florida, Pompano Fish. You live in Pompano Beach, Florida, right? I feel like I'm being Karnak, you know, like what Johnny Carson used to do. I feel like Pompano Fish lives in Pompano Beach, Florida. I bet I'm right. TLC, touching, loving, and cussing. Well, we're not. What are you touching? What are you touching, Robert? Ooh, me so hot. Yeah, let's not go there. I actually streamed that song, and it blocked my whole entire video. And Rick was there. Rick, it was just you and me. We were listening to all these songs, and I put me so hot. Yeah, all right, yeah. Uh-oh. Am I on? Am I? Says I'm connected. No, it was doing swirly things. Believe me, if I was running out of smokes, you would know. What, Winger? I can't get enough of you, baby. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. That's Winger. Can't get enough. She's only 17. 17. That's another song by Winger. 17. He so performed and like, but he looks such like a he has glasses and he's doing his acoustic thing in coffee houses and whatever. Oh, yeah. We see you, Rocket, and you're really big. Can't miss you, Rocket. I love making fun of myself. Healing Oracle says UK will begin the big eclipse tomorrow around noon our time. We get the planet alignment tomorrow night. Yeah, 4 things are happening. I wish my husband was here to tell us. He's going to stay up all night. Thanks to Monster. There's going to be a 6th planet alignment. The solar eclipse. There's going to be a solar shower. And not a golden shower either. Russell's like, Rocket Queen, it's always been fun tonight, but I gotta do work tomorrow. And 135 here in West Haven, Connecticut. So, good night, America. I love you, Russ. Cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. And thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Have a good night's rest. A Labrador? Like from Bush baked beans? The Labrador? You get it? Because he's a golden retriever? And then never mind. Evil Rex, like, yeah, and when all 7 planets line up, it will create a cosmic lightning bolt that will hit the sun and will explode into million fireballs and destroy the earth. Or it's just gonna hit this house. How about that? I wouldn't be opposed to that, Rick. Russell's like, I did have fun. I get to talk to my psychiatrist tomorrow after work, tell her about this experience with America. And your experience with me and the Queen's Light Brigade. Yeah. That wasn't narcissistic at all. I'm just... I love you, Ross. What a night, huh? I think we're really getting to know each other. We're bonding with each other. We're having a positive experience with each other. You know, and that's what this community is about. It really is. You know, I want to do more for the stream, for this community, and it's gonna happen. But it's not because of me, guys. It's because of you. And I sincerely mean that. You make the stream. You do the work. I don't. Shit. Who wants to survive in that world, Rick? Bunch of blue roof wackadoos. What the heck is that? Blue roof wackadoos? You guys hold on. I shall return. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. I call them Democrats. Demon-crats. Oh, all right, hold on. I want to show you guys something, if I can find it. All right, hold. Wait. I don't think I. All right, hold. No. No, what? I'm. Wait a minute. I might have to go all the way down. Wait, hold on. I know. Nope, that's not it. All right, you ready for this? Are you ready? But first, this. All right, hold on. I have to stretch too. That's why I'm. Like, just give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.
And have you ever felt that pressure? Like the calm before the burn? Like something's out there, lurking just past the static, waiting to ignite everything you thought was safe. It's coming. Not slow, not soft. It's coming like a wildfire. And baby, you just lit the match.
Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, she's a wildfire machine. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing. And the boardwalk lights gleam. Little loud little lady, they called her Rocket Queen. She had fire in her laughter and thunder in her voice. When she walked in a room, everybody knew we sang Rocket Queen. We know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Jim said, Lord have mercy, hide that megaphone. She cracked a Java monster, now nobody's safe at home. From Jersey, Oklahoma, she brought the storm down south. Fire in her spirit and truth in her mouth. We sang Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Stomp your boots, now clap your hands. Queen's Light Brigade, come take your stand. No shame in the story, no fear in the fight. We rise together and we bring the light. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, loud, proud and clean. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, everybody say. We say Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We say Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She turned pain into power and fire into dreams. Rocket Queen,
We all make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Most are small, but some can be life-changing.
When it comes to taking care of yourself, the most important choices can be hard to make. Like having a tough conversation instead of ignoring a buddy's call.
Or being there for support, not assuming things will just get better.
Or fighting through challenges rather than giving up.
And while we all face thousands of choices every day, there's one that can make all the difference. Today, make the decision to be there. For the veterans in your life, for your community, for yourself. Learn more at BeThereForVeterans.com.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Here's to all my vices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crisis, crisis, crisis. I can guarantee there's gonna be a 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 crisis. I wish a medicine could fix me before a razor blade can nix me. I wish a holy man could save me before the devil could erase me. I'm so tired of doctors and pills. The diagnoses have lost their thrill. What's a murderer with nothing to kill? Well, a murderer with nothing to kill can't call.